Welcome to our recap of The Young and the Restless for the week of March 2nd to 6th. So we start off the week with Victoria being home with the family on the ranch, and her son Reed comes to visit her. So it was good to see Reed.
I know, Reed. I was so shocked when Reed walked in. I was like, oh my gosh, he's here again with this uncut hair.
With this cute fluffy hair. And he was all ready to take on Billy.
I know, like he was putting on that macho, I'm gonna protect my mommy. And then like Nick is like,
it's okay.
Stop.
It's okay. We're good.
Just relax.
Yes.
And it's like, no.
That was cute. So then we had Amanda talking to Phyllis about Ripley heading back to Genoa City. They
to
caught
try and
him.
kill her.
Yeah, because he was on his way back, and in his car was all this weapons. So he was really out to gun her down.
Well, I guess he realized, oh, I made a mistake with the rich lady. So let me make sure that I actually get it done with actual weapons, not a little knife.
Mm-hmm. He was taking her out.
Yeah, he was gonna take her out.
Yes. So Billy visits her to check on her, and she accuses him of using her as an escape for his problems, and that's how they became friends. But
yeah.
She felt that he really used her.
I think they were using each other.
Mm-hmm. They both needed someone to talk to, and they were there at the same time. But Billy that's what Billy does.
Yeah.
You know, he gets bored with one thing and moves on to the next exciting thing.
It's ridiculous. I don't know how he makes any relationship work in his life. Oh yeah, he has it.
Anyway, she feels bad for being the cause of Victoria's injuries, even though everyone has told her she wasn't, but she feels if she wasn't involved with Billy in any way, it wouldn't have happened. Billy tells her he thought she was the answer to the chaos in his life. Like, yeah, okay. Really, Billy?
Well, like, pretty much everybody that Billy talks to is like, oh, you're my savior. Wait until I gotta live with you? And then, like, oh no, like, the more problems arise. So.
Yes, because, again, he's a teenager.
Exactly.
Can't deal with responsibility.
He hasn't grown up yet.
No. So they both wonder why they are drawn to each other. And again, it's because it's something different to focus on other than their problems.
Mm-hmm.
Billy encourages her to embrace her freedom from Ripley, which was good advice, and suggests they try to see if there's a real connection. He stays on the couch until she wakes up, and she had a nightmare. But he was just there to keep her company, and they had a little kiss.
Yes.
At least for now, they'll try to keep it on.
I think they're gonna try and keep it platonic until one drunken night, you know.
Yes, the Y&R way.
Yeah, exactly.
A storm, something. Yeah. Amanda and Chelsea finally find a friend for Connor.
Yeah.
So Connor's sleeping over at his friend's, or he's visiting. He didn't sleep over. He was visiting at his friend's, so they had a little time together. Just the two of them without Connor.
I'm so happy Connor made a friend, because at first I was a little worried about the kid, because he was a little Adam-like, and it was like, DNA doesn't fall too far from the tree.
No, he's a little traumatized there. The least little thing, he gets traumatized, and he's a little brat.
Yeah.
So, anyways, they all end up getting stuck at the ranch together. For the storm that's coming up, because this is the week of the storm, and the Connor comes into the room because of the storm and stuff, and Victor basically tells him to toughen up.
Yeah, you're okay.
Yeah, which is how Victor is.
Yeah.
But Adam was not too happy with how.
No, he didn't appreciate his dad coming and going, you be a man. he didn't appreciate that. So
yes, no. And Adam and Victor had a little discussion about the CEO thing, and Victor said, "Yeah, I know you can do it. You're strong. You're a good businessman. The problem is I don't trust you." Basically, that's what he said. I don't trust you. Which who can blame him?
Yeah.
The guy tried to kill him.
But Adam does play a pretty good game though. He does try and butter him up and all this stuff, and we're like, yes,
But in all fairness to Adam really just wants his dad to love him.
Dad's
you
approval.
know, anything he does is to get his dad's attention and approval. Doesn't do it in the right way, but that's all he wants. So then we went on to, we continue with Adam. Adam gets even more upset when he realized Nick is back. When Victor receives a call.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Because Victor, I mean, Nick had a come to Jesus moment where he's like, I need to save my family, and then he calls Victor and says, I would like to do it, and Victor's like, okay,
I volunteer to be tribute,
right? And Adam is standing right there like.
Yeah, Adam is like, what? Like, you just get a call from him and I'm chopped liver?
Right,
Like,
and they were bonding, they had a great relationship, and then gone like that.
Yes, didn't take long for Victor and Adam to be back at the old relationship.
Exactly.
Because Nick is the golden boy.
Yeah.
And Victor really wants Nick, but, you know, he'll dangle Adam a little bit to get Nick on side.
Like a little cherry on top.
So Adam is pissed off and he leaves with his family, and Chelsea tells Adam, you know, I'm on board for whatever you want to do for your family because they really don't need you.
Mm-hmm.
They don't deserve you. But that's how that ended. So Devon, Elena, and Nate are stuck in this clinic space that they're looking for. They're opening up a clinic in the community, and they were looking for space, and the storm comes, and they get stuck there.
At first, when I saw this place, when I saw it, I was like, what kind of rundown ghetto place is this? Like, you can't even fit more than 5 people in this place.
They have a vision. They have a vision. They're going to open the walls and do all kinds of stuff. And now Devon has his money back.
Oh,
so
yes.
Ba-bam.
Right? It's going to be a whole plaza-looking thing out of one tiny apartment.
Yes, it's gonna be a clinic. It's gonna be nice and cleaned up when they're done. You have to see the vision.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So a young kid shows up there and they patch him up, and he's from the neighborhood, and while they're helping him, and then he leaves, and they all look at each other and have the ecstatic smile, blissful smile, because that was our first patient. Oh, so they were so happy. They have now what they want. So then we came across Faith, who's describing some lunch that some kid brought to school and how nasty it was.
And Sharon just like...
Poor Sharon is now getting the effects of her chemo treatment.
Yeah. I don't understand how Sharon... Like, from before, she's like, oh no, I'm gonna be fine, I'm not gonna have anything.
She expected to just sail through and be okay.
And then, like, she started getting the nauseousness, and she's like, oh god, I'm gonna die!
And Faith is there, well, the girl brought this lunch, and it was, and Sharon's like,
and she's like, I'm so sorry, Mom!
The poor girl felt so bad for making her mom sick. And then Mariah shows up, and the two sisters have a good talk while the mom goes upstairs. They talk about their coping skills.
Yeah.
And
it was funny. It was funny when Faith said to Mariah, said, "Oh well, you're
reactive.
You're a little bit more reactive. Like you come in a bit angry, and then I make you some tea and brownies, and then you're perfectly fine again."
And Faith
like,
is Karen because she's the one that does it. So they were cute. They had a good moment together. But Sharon's really freaking out about the chemo treatment making her sick, and she might not be able to get to her.
It's because she was coming from the gala. Or the party to celebrate Victor, like before
Victoria got hurt.
Yeah, before Victoria got hurt, and she was like, "Oh no, hopefully nobody's sick because her immune system is lower." And in my opinion, why did she go? She don't really like these people.
Yes.
So,
but she's trying to be business as usual instead of taking it easy and taking care of herself. She's really trying to just keep her life normal. So it was just, an opportunity to see that, something is going on, and you do have to be cognizant of that.
You need to reevaluate how your life works. Like, it won't be
Definitely.
exactly like it used to be, and it won't be exactly how it was, like, when you were sick. So, like, you have to kind of twist it.
You go with the flow. You just have to go with the flow. There will be good days, but there will be bad days. And just be able to go with the flow. That's life in general. Within our family, we have people with some serious medical issues, so we have learned to go with the flow.
Exactly. Day by day.
Yes. So, Lauren, Michael, Kevin, and Chloe. They were so funny because Lauren and Michael were at the Chancellors' house where Kevin and Chloe live.
Yeah.
And the storm was on its way, and Lauren keeps saying, let's go, let's go. But they all get, joking around and having a good time. But then Chloe gets a bit of...
Braxton Hicks?
Well, it's contractions first. She didn't know that.
Oh.
But then you were like, well, this is her third kid.
And how does she not know what labor feels like? And then, like, my mom said, oh, well, people do forget. And I'm like...
Well, she was having some contractions, and they were all freaking out, and they got on the phone with the doctor, and it's Braxton Hicks, and everybody calmed down. Everybody relaxed, and then Lauren and Michael tried to leave, but then they had to come back because the weather was so bad. And Kevin and Chloe went upstairs, and they decided to rest by the fire. But they did a little bit more than rest by the fire.
Right.
Not
like...
wink wink. And Kevin and Chloe come down, and it's like, well, what are you people doing?
Exactly. Like, there's how many bedrooms in this place?
It has to be
how many of
fire. And Michael and Lauren are killing themselves laughing. They're like, well, we're all adults here.
Some of us are, said Chloe. Well,
and
some of us are.
Kevin's quite freaked out knowing his brother is doing
like,
that. He's quite grossed out. And Kevin, he can be quite funny about it. So that was a good laugh. Theo and Lola are stuck at the society because Lola was cleaning up. She was the last one to leave, and Theo came in and was talking to her. But then, who shows up?
Dun, dun, dun. Exes of Christmas past.
So Summer and Kyle show up, like, of all the gin joints in the world, they had to show up there. So they came in, and Lola's like, oh, God, fine, you can stay, it's bad weather, their car is broken. So now they're all stuck in the storm in the same spot. And of course, Theo, you know him, he likes to push the buttons. So.
This is Theo. Like, whenever Kyle comes around, he's just like, push out his chest just a little bit more, like,
yes, they're just,
I am man.
Yeah, I'm the better man. The two of them have to compete. And then, but Summer and Lola did well. They bonded a little bit. They were talking about the
Coyote Ugly
movie way back when, and that was one of their favorite movies. Female bartenders.
How Summer wanted to be a bartender from Coyote Ugly, and she's like, oh my God,
so did I.
Me too. And then it was like a little kiki for a second, and then they were kind of like,
they were distracted by Kyle and Theo again going at it. So.
And like, I don't understand these people. They simply were having a hand wrestling, like,
it looked like they were
hand wrestling
out into a big
and
brawl.
they were about ready to flip over tables and stuff. And I'm just like, and like the girls are looking at each other like, really though?
Yeah, those guys are too much. But they did survive, and Kyle and Summer curled up on one of the chairs and fell asleep, and Lola and Theo gave them the evil eye and then curled up on the floor. But then in the morning, when everybody went their separate ways, Lola and Theo pretended they were still asleep while Kyle and Summer gave them the evil eye. So they exchange roles.
Right.
Yes. So Jack and Ashley, stuck at the office, both are having hallucinations about Dina. Just like they did about the father. I love these.
John?
Yeah, John.
Yeah.
I love these in the head.
Moments. Like, I love how random they are. Because like, all of a sudden, like, Dina will come in, she'll look all spanky doodle and all this stuff. And it's like, Jack, if you ever feel lost, ask John. And it's like...
Yeah, so it's like, okay, John's going to come back as a hallucination soon?
Right?
Okay. So pretty soon I really expect to see John and Dina showing up in their hallucinations throughout the day.
Yeah.
So we'll look out for that. Let's see, Abby and Chance. They're making out during the storm. And then Abby decides that she's going to help Chance to search Phyllis's room because they're looking for this thumb drive that has the voice, the recording of whatever she's trying to blackmail them with.
Yeah.
So they go up to her room, break into her room, and they manage to find the thumb drive, and then Abby throws water
all over the
Phyllis's
computer
laptop.
I'm just like,
really, Abby, you had to go that far, but she felt she had to destroy the evidence.
But not only that, is that none of them okay, of course, nobody on this show is ever a good criminal. Ever. Like, somebody needs to sit down and watch Criminal Minds or something to learn these things, because
you always know exactly who done it.
Like, you break into the room and then, like, you go throw water all over the computer. You didn't even clean up the water.
Nope.
And
then they went and made out in her shower.
In the shower.
In Phyllis's room.
I'm like, y'all people nasty.
They're crazy. Yes. And Phyllis and Nick aren't much better. They're being cool after their little tryst. When was it? During the storm, they had their little tryst. And they were made out. They had a kiss, and then they said, "Oh, it was a mistake. Now the storm is over. We can go our own way."
And then, I love how they're having the kiss, and they're like, "No, I don't feel anything for you.
Yeah,
I don't feel anything for you."
As they move
and
in,
they're like,
but then Christian came in. Thank God, he saved the day. And
in the morning. Yeah. So they already did the thing, and then
So Christian came in the morning asking for breakfast, and I think poor Phyllis was like, "Breakfast? What's that? I have to cook."
And she's like, "Oh no, I'm out of here." She's like, "I am not your mother. Don't get any thoughts. I am not your mother.
This is not happening.
This relationship is not going any further than just a rump in the hay. That's it."
Yes. So they deal with Christian, and then Phyllis has a serious conversation with Nick about going back to Newman. That he really should be there to support his family, because if he's not, then the family is at the beck and call of Adam, and nobody wants that.
Cut to the phone call at the beginning of the show of Victor getting the phone call from Nick, and it's like, really no.
Yes. So it was Phyllis that encouraged him why he called. Phyllis sees Chelsea at the coffee shop after she leaves, and mentioned that she spent the night with Nick. And Chelsea is like, "Oh, thanks for dropping that little tidbit, but I'm sure it was because of the storm." But, Phyllis has to tell. She just has to rub things in. When she finally gets home, she realizes that her room was broken in. And she checks quickly where she knows she has the thumb drive, and, of course, it's gone.
She's like, "This is war."
Yes, so she was not happy. And that was the end of that week. That was the last week.
I think we're forgetting something. The one-liners. Remember that?
Oh, our one-liners. Okay, so yes, let's look at our one-liners for this week. So our one-liners, the first one is from Phyllis, referring to her kiss with Nick. And Nick they were going back and forth about the situation and what had happened, and Phyllis said sometimes an egg roll is just an egg roll, because they were having Chinese food. But we thought that was cute. And then the next one was Kevin, in regards to his brother, because what is his wife's name? Lauren. Lauren and Michael were trying to leave. Lauren was trying to get Michael to leave, and Michael was taking his sweet time, and when they finally went out the first time to try and get away, he said to Chloe, "I'm always ready for my brother to leave as soon as he gets here." So, that was cute. That's like Kevin Michael annoys him a lot. But he's always there to rescue his brother. And then the last one was Theo talking to
Lola. And
as they were watching.
How does it take two people to play solitaire?
Yes, because Summer and Kyle were playing solitaire. So it was like, it takes two people to play that.
Just one person.
So that was cute. But we're glad that you were here with us today.
Yes. And I just want to say thank you for watching. And please like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you next time. Much love.
Much love and appreciation.
Bye.
Bye.